Alrighty, let's do this thing. We need some music, we need some announcements, we need to give a shout out to somebody for just a second ago before I was even live joining. And thank you for that. I'll get your name here in just a minute. I've got to do 500 billion other things before I can get going here. Okay, where am I at? Share, copy. It's probably about time to sleep. Not yet. Okay, we're good. Okay, we need to get this over here. Ugh. Alright, where's my live at? There we are. Okay. That's one announcement. Let's get another announcement out. I can't talk today. Am I supposed to do those exercises that actors and actresses do before they start? This is so distracting. My mom's out there singing at the top of her lungs and I'm trying to do all of this at the same time. Okay, so we need a Control-Shift-O. We need our chat window. Ramiro Morales, thank you for joining. And Barry Pumpkin says, Real Talk Hamburger. So today it's hamburger, not pizza. Let me know if I'm a little too loud. I'm kind of talking loudly. I'm a little more excited than usual today, so I'm more animated. Do apologize in advance if that's annoying. Yes, dude. And then what's the going to do with I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to be Jim Carrey over here or something. Okay, we need some music. We are going to do music courtesy of Slip.Stream. Yeah, my mom is actually, she's learning. She's been wanting to do this for a very long time. She found a teacher that's been teaching her now for a couple of years. And she's really improving a lot. I remember I used to have to give her little tips and advice here and there just to help her out, but she's taken off and done her own thing now, and she's way beyond anything I can ever do to give her any advice on. Alright, is it sleep time yet? Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we need to make sure to go into the dashboard. And what am I doing? I've forgotten what I was doing already. Oh, I need to go into the chat. That's what I've got to do. I'm supposed to post this little thing in the chat, so I've got to post it in the chat and pin it. I think you guys can hide the chat on your site, so let me know if that's any issue at all. I've already put it in the description, which you'd think would be good enough, but you never know. You know this Jim Carrey Hamburglar. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. You said Hamburglar. I misread. I apologize. But you like cheeseburgers. You like cheeseburgers more than pizza. Okay, what's your favorite hamburger joint? We've got to know what your favorite hamburger joint happens to be. Okay, so the last thing I have to do before I can officially get started is add this line right here, because we're going to use Slipstream, but I have to go to a big long hullabaloo to post this. Enter. And then I got to pin it. Let me know if you guys are able to hide that on your end if you don't want to be seeing that. But that's to give them credit. We'll start up some music here in a minute if it ever gets dark so I can get rid of the nighttime. Let's go get us another villager. I don't know if you guys can see everything or not. We should not be on full screen. We are on, we're not on full screen. Okay. I'm not seeing my chat window and I'm not on full screen, so I don't quite understand what's going on here. I'll have to figure this out. Okay, so I need to get the chat window where I can see it. Something is... Oh, I see. You guys are all in the same area. We'll get them moved out of the way. I got a surge protector advancement. Alright, so let's go here to go to options and video and full screen. And then we'll uncheck it and apply. It's not working. I don't know how to fix that. I hope I don't have to restart the game. Okay, so that's in. Let's go ahead and get our music going. Okay, that's looking better there, but I need to make sure that's all there. Five Guys. Too expensive. I like Red Robin. It's pretty good. Okay, Red Robin I think is one of my favorites. My second favorite used to be Carl's, but Carl's messed up recently. They were supposed to have a special Philly cheesesteak burger, and they didn't have it when I went in to get it, so they're in my bad books now. I don't like Carl's anymore. Okay, let's see. We've got podcasting, beauty and wellness, YouTuber. We've got curated lists. I don't want anything super loud. Let's try genres. Red Robin, that's interesting. Live for, oh, do I have a timer up somewhere? I didn't put a timer on. Is there a timer on somewhere? Alright, well, let's put this into the normal window. There you go. Sorry if you guys couldn't see anything there. Okay, that's all fixed. Yeah, I don't have a timer on, so there shouldn't be any kind of a countdown. Oh, no, she didn't. But what do you mean by Philosophy SMP 4 Live 509? I don't understand that. Anyway, let's try this. Let's try some ambient to start with. And I think we can filter it by mood. So let's do some chill ambient. Oh, we can even do reflective. Let's do reflective ambient. Or do we want uplifting ambient? I think reflective to start with. Let's try that. Okay, so now we got our music. Oh yeah. Hopefully that's not too loud. I know that Blackwell said it was overwhelming my talking last time. Oh, 509. Yeah, 5923. Yeah, today's the 9th of May, unless I did something wrong on the date. I am just on YouTube right now. Okay, so next order of business. No, I'm just on one right now. I'm having a problem. I am having a problem. My full screen mod is not working right at the moment, and I'm not sure what I can do to fix it. I can't have chat with you guys on the screen if it doesn't work, and it's supposed to be working. I specifically told it to be a small screen, and it's not working. I'd hate to have to load up my phone and have to do it that way. Let's go ahead and disconnect, and I'm gonna done, cancel. I'm gonna try to reload it. I hate to do that, but I better just do that now and make it work the way I need it to work rather than later. I thank you guys for tuning in. We will be getting started here shortly. If my borderless window thing all of a sudden stopped working, I want to know why. I mean, it was working like a day ago, literally. Well, a couple of days ago. The only thing I could think is switching between too many windows messes it up. I hate it when I get a mod and it just all of a sudden stops working and I didn't make any changes. It just fails. There's no reasoning for it at all. One of the most frustrating things in the world. Oh, I gotta say, oh no, she didn't. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this. See if I can get out my inner female here. Oh no, she didn't. No, that's not quite right. With some sass. Oh no, she didn't. No, I still can't do it. I don't got it very well, sorry. Now I'm looking like I'm seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing, so this is looking promising. I can see the chat window and I can see the bottom of my taskbar, so it's working now. Oh no, she didn't. I still can't do it. I just can't tune into my inner sassy female. Yeah. I used to be able to do a few kind of strange little accents. I even used to be able to do a British accent years ago. I don't know if I could do it anymore. Okay, come on, load the world in. We don't need the grind. Sorry about the grind there, but are you guys seeing me on your screen? Let's go verify. I don't want to move around too much outside of this. Okay, so we now have two fellas. Oh boy. You're gonna make it hard for me to get out, and you're still grinding. Why are you grinding so much? Alright, let's go out and load more of the world and get this thing loaded in. Today we want to build on, sketch out our broken castle. That's what we're going to do today. Yeah, come on world. What are you doing sitting there grinding away on me? Load in already. Alright, let's make sure we're all running. I think our music is playing. And I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit louder than normal. I am trying to compensate for my mom's loud singing. I'm going to have to talk to her about her timing. Okay, I think the world has loaded in. No, it's still grindy a bit, but that's okay. That sounded kind of... Okay, it's okay, you need to hear it first. Well, you already did it. So, grinding for resources or the fighting. Okay, cool. I'm not too loud. We don't need to grind for resources, but there is a mine we're working on, and we might go ahead and get working on that mine a little bit to get some more resources at some point. But I think we can jump right into getting the sketch out for where we're going to put our broken castle. I'm kind of excited about this, actually. This is going to be my megabase. Are they both going to go outside? Okay, good. Okay, now let's see if we can, as quickly as possible, really. I want to put up a fence here at the beginning of this. Give me a second. I can't hear the music. I know it's playing, but I can't hear it. I must be deaf. I don't have any gates. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I'll use this. I really need 2 acacia gates, not just 1. But the plan here is to... I gotta figure out how to do this. I need to make it so these guys cannot come in here temporarily. There. So we'll leave that open so that they can wander out, and then I can lock them out. We want to make sure that our breeder up above is working. Ooh, I like this music. This is good. I'm going to kick you out here. That's a little loud now. I might turn that down. Okay, so that's one more of our strays taken care of. Okay, and we've locked up a new guy. This guy here is in his new area, so we just need to get a couple of fences for them. We need some oak gates. This guy keeps jumping into everybody else's boat. It's kind of funny. I think he's lonely. I think he needs a girlfriend. Okay, so for now, since I don't have a gate, I'm going to just put a boat right in the doorway, or right by the bed. There we go. Put it right by the bed. That'll work. Can I do that? There we go. But I can't get out. Okay, that's not going to work. I need to find a way to do this so that I can jump out of the building. I like this music. It's good. But I can't really hear it too well. Alrighty, I'll read your chat in just a second. I need to get some wood and we'll make some gates and we'll fix this all up. Impersonate Mumbo Jumbo. I have no way of doing that. I could not do it. I might be able to impersonate B-dubs. I just did a British. Okay, good. Should have more hospitable housing for the outcast villagers. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Okay, this is getting loud again, so we'll turn it to, we'll try 12. Let me know what you guys think of the music. We are listening again to Slip.Stream, but I won't mention that again because I've given them their chat little line that they wanted me to say, and I've also put it in the description of the video. So let's free this feller. You are now free to walk about the building, sir. But you're not going to be able to get back inside because I have locked you out. Let's show you guys what I have been up to. I am really stoked about this. Alright, so it doesn't look like much from here. Take a look. Right straight ahead of me. Doesn't look like much at all, right? Right under that DB logo that I think Aristotle left me. I just call him Airy. But check down here. What do you guys think that is? You recognize that? This will be part of a video that I'll be putting out. You'll see me building this in one of the episodic releases. But yeah, we now have our tool repair farm. Got the first 2 levels done, so this is ready to go. And because you joined me for the live stream today, you get to have a preview glimpse. You're the only ones that get to see that because that's going to be showing up in an episode here shortly, how I built it and everything to do with that. So, now I need to find some wood. I've got lots of wood out here. Castle is British. My castle's more Irish. I did not mean to say, I meant to say the castle's broken. Nice logo gift. Oi, cactus. XP get better, mostly die getter. Okay. Yeah, we were wearing out our tools and our equipment, so we put together our first XP farm that we've done in a while, and that's just for tool repair, basically. For major levels, getting up levels, I'm going to have to visit one of Aries or one of the other creators' spots. Yes, glimpse is certainly a word. I could call it a sneak peek. Would that be better? Okay, we've got 12 gates. Let's go lock these guys away and check upstairs and see how our breeders are doing. They had little lightning bolts on them, and I think it was because they couldn't breed because there was, you know, no room for anybody else because there was what I had going on up here. Okay, so those three are locked in. Do we got anybody else to lock in? Okay. And now we need a trap door. You won't be able to get in there, sir. You're stuck out here for now. Okay, and we've got plenty of trap doors. Yeah, and I got my surge suppressor achievement. I guess there was a lightning storm just as I started playing. Sneaky glimpse, a sneaky glimpse. That sounds kind of dirty almost, you know, like I had a sneaky glimpse of the whoever in the whatever area. I don't know about that one. You are now my permanent prisoner. Welcome to the sweatshop. So I actually saw last night with my dad, we watched one of Bruce Willis's actually halfway decent watchable movies. Of course, it didn't have Bruce Willis in it very much. Hey, chicken, what happens if I do this? Yep, I hear a kid. Okay, so I need to get the kid out of here, and then he can grow up outside of this spot. Yep, there he is. So if I open up this door and I come out here, will he follow me out this way? It's too bad I don't have any candy or anything to offer him to make him want to come over here. He's just hanging out with everybody. But one of the things I can do is I can put a bed. Excellent. Now the next question is, oh no, that isn't going to work. I forgot that you cannot do that on top of the farmland because it's lower. Darn it anyway. He'll probably just walk back this other way. But let's try for it anyway. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was hoping to get this kid out of here, but he's not cooperating. Just before I can get him out of there, the other guy jumps in. And they don't push very easy. And he's not letting me push him. Got ya. Okay, we're out of here. We've got our latest villager edition, and he's gonna get downstairs and get escorted out so that he can be a part of the clan outside the village. I think this is gonna work out great. Okay. Sorry about the distracting hitboxes, but it's the only way to make sure I can hit the boat without hitting the villagers. I'm sure glad I learned that. I think B-dubs talked about it. I think that's where I got it from, but I don't remember for sure. No, I am just streaming on, well, I should just be streaming right now on, it should just be streaming on YouTube. It should not be on Twitch or anywhere else. I don't know if that's what's actually doing. Are you seeing it on multiple channels there, Barry? Yeah, Bruce Willis has been he has health problems, I guess, but he hasn't been doing good movies lately, and he actually did a decent one in Paradise City. It was actually watchable. That's about the best I could give for it. Okay, so you think that I am on Twitch and Discord? I should not be. Discord should be shut down. I don't think I'm on any of the other platforms, but let me know if you see me on them so I can correct the issue. Okay, let's put the wood away, and I will show you guys where the castle's gonna go, and we're gonna start working on it here pretty soon. Okay, we've got everybody locked away, so they'll breed and I'll have another kid here pretty soon. I need to fix up my pick, so let's go work on the XP farm for a second. Oh good, Mom is done singing, so I can actually focus on what I'm doing now. I've got the fan on, and then there's outside noises, then there's Mom singing, then I got music, and then and my poor brain just says ouch. That's what my brain tells me. It just says ouch. Getting a little bit of healing on my pick. Get it out of the yellow and get it into the green if I can. Because we've got a lot of terrain to clear, a lot of temporary blocks to place. I don't know what I'm going to do with this green dye. I'm going to try to sell it, I guess. I'll see if anybody will buy it. I'll just be like, 1 diamond for take as much as you want. Because I'm going to have piles of this stuff. Okay, that's as good as we can do right now. We now have my pick to kind of a light green, halfway healed, so that's not bad. Got my villagers running around up here now, so hopefully this town will start coming to life here pretty soon. Why not both Twitch and YouTube? No, I'm not seeing it 2 places. Yeah, there are certain programs that will allow me to stream at both channels at the same time. I guess I kind of decided to just keep it YouTube as YouTube and Twitch as Twitch. I guess I just made that decision. I didn't really like the program as it was. I can't even remember the name of it right now, and I don't want to go looking for it. But I'll let you know in the chat as we wrap up the stream if you remind me. But there's only one program that lets you do both or multiple platforms at once. And it did not have all the features that I needed. That I think was the biggest reason why I haven't done multiple platform streaming. I don't really have a good excuse otherwise, I guess. Alright, we are heading upstairs. Do we need to pack any of these resources with me? We need to have something that we can use as a temporary block. And there she goes again singing. I don't have enough wool. I got a lot of cobble. We'll use cobble to start with. And we'll grab all the chests that we currently have. We'll need those. Do we have any chests in here? I do not. Okay. So the plan today will simply be to outline and figure out where our little place is going to be. That will be our first task, and then if I feel up to it, depending on how long that takes, we might work into the nether and try to get our nether portal going. We need to get connected to the nether hub. Oh, I think I need to go over here. I need to grab this stone cutter. I'm going to need that on my work site. And then I think I want these chests for supplies. We'll take this iron. We're probably going to need that. We'll take the ladder just in case we need that. We won't need dirt. We'll get plenty of that. My shovel has no mending on it, nor does my axe, but we could try to enchant things when we get over there. We're at level 20, so we might be able to put mending on something. Make that good. Let's go see where we want to go put up our base. This is going to be our mega base. So we're not messing around here. This is going to be a giant project. It's going to be bigger than the Southern Entrance project. It could take a very long time. I don't even know if I could even see it through, but I've been told that we have till August or September on the server. So I'm going for it. But I don't know that I have everything I need in me to make it. Okay, that music is getting a little loud. I'm gonna go to 10. That's my main concern. I don't want to get started like, remember when we did the boat? That was a mega base, that boat. But unfortunately, I didn't really officially finish it. I don't remember what all factors were involved, but it didn't get properly finished. And I want to be done. I want to be able to look back at this and say, I did it, it's complete. So we got another project as well, and that is we're going to finish this mine. We're going to push this mine all the way down to level 16, and we're going to push it all the way down to level 56, I think. I got to double check my numbers. And that's going to be our iron is 16, and the negative 50 whatever is our diamond level. Oh, we could take this. We don't need this here. I wonder if my golem is still around. He's stuck over here in a corner if he is. Alright, so we are currently at Y level. This is only Y level 70, folks. Can you believe that? We haven't even made it to 16. We have like piles and piles to dig. So that's where we're going to get our resources, is digging that out. This is going to be our mine, but this stairwell is going to change. We're going to make this mine shaft something really, truly... I want to do like Lord of the Rings type level inspiration here. If I can pull it off. Hello, NT23. Thank you for the like and the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can, to answer your question or what you were trying to say there, Barry, yes, I can join both Twitch and YouTube and do a stream to both, but there's only one platform that I know of that allows me to do that. And it wasn't the last time I checked, it was about a year ago. It wasn't up to par with what I needed for features. I should look into it though, and I will, okay? I will look into it. Alright, so this is where the broken castle is going to live. And I'm not sure how we're going to put this together yet. So that's what we're going to figure out right now. I want to have part of it falling down into this void here. This whole ladder and all of this, we're going to get rid of this. This isn't going to stick around anymore. We don't need it anymore. So we're going to get rid of that. So part of it will be there, part of it will be over here, and I think part of it will be on that edge over there. And it's just going to be, it's not going to be a super complicated, like, you know, fancy structure. It's just going to be 3 humongous squares, and we're going to have some parts of it missing because, of course, it's a broken castle. It's been sitting here, the earth opened up and swallowed it, basically. That's the plan. I don't know if we'll succeed in the plan, but that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I know it's kind of iconic from the intro video, but it's time to go because we don't want this structure here when we build this. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, but I think I know a way to do this. Actually, I know a better way to do this. If I just go down from here, I can get both the ladder and the cobble. That works. Okay, so we got my stuff picked up. We got this last ladder here. We'll leave this ladder here. We have no reason not to have it there. Should be safe down here. Okay, so let's sketch out the idea, the borders and the perimeters and stuff for this broken castle that we're going to do. I want to blend it right into this terrain. I think I'm going to have to go down to get where I need to go back up again. There's no path from down there. Berry Pumpkin, you changed your icon. I see the color's different now. So how are you guys, or girls, or however you define yourself, how are you two doing? How are you doing, Entity 23, and how are you doing, Barry? How is the weather over where you are, and how is your life right at the moment? Give me some, fill in some details. Let's clear out a little bit of terrain. We do a minor bit of clearing here. First, we better set up our chests, and we need to make sure to put them out of our way, but not too far where we have to run a mile to get to them. I'm thinking maybe right about in here somewheres. Right here, actually. This will work good. We'll just dump all of our items in here. We can look on to mending for the shovel and the axe. Or we might even re-enchant them. I don't know. That's another solution that I could use. Let's go look into that real quick. We'll put up our stone saw and our crafting table. Get that all ready to go so that we can do our sawing and crafting as needed. Okay, and I think we can put the ladders in here, and we've got extra boat. We've got our scaffolding. That's good. We'll need that. It's going to take a lot of scaffolding to get this this thing tamed. This is going to be quite a project we've taken on here. Okay, and we picked up all of our stuff, so that's good. Change your profile picture because someone asked me to. I'm a good sport. I identify as a guy. Same here. It's just, you know, I'm 40 some years old, and you know, since I was a kid, you know, whenever it's multiple people that I'm addressing, it's always been you guys. That's just the way it's always been. It's never been anything other than you guys. But now we live in a world where that may not necessarily hold true. That's hard to change, you know, decades old way of thinking. Okay, so we've got ourselves some of this and some of this. We can't do level 30 because we're not at level 30. We can get an efficiency 2 on it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get with an efficiency 2. We've got an unbreaking 2 with it. Okay. So if we run it again, I wonder if we can get a mending. My life is improving, but I feel embarrassed sometimes, and I don't have all the things that I want yet. Yeah, I feel the same way, very strongly, actually, Barry. I am exactly the same, same boat, or very similar boat. It would be better to say a very similar boat to you. My life isn't what I want either at the moment, and I'm not happy with things the way things are right now. So I'm dealing with that as well. I'm not so much, I guess I am embarrassed at times, but it's more just disappointed, disheartened, I guess. Hey, there's our music kicking back in again. I was wondering where it went. I couldn't hear it. I'll turn it up. And I guess for me it's worse because I actually work really hard to try to improve myself, change the things I need to change in myself. but the payoff hasn't been worth the investment of time and energy, you know? Okay, let's grab these 2 trees. We're gonna get these out of here. We won't be able to have these trees here. They're in the way. We need this hill relatively cleared. Hopefully with the unbreaking on this axe, it won't die too soon. I'm only going to go down 1 more level. I want to do very minimal terrain alteration. I'll make additional decisions as I see what's down here. Okay. So this is where we are. We've got this stone kind of here that's natural. I say we go down another level. Maybe even 2 levels. Let me know what you guys think, but that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll try to sketch out our first structure for our castle. We should probably have a couple of large square parts. We'll do the base of it. And we should have a couple of round towers. I'm not going to do a traditional castle. I'm going to do something like you'd find if you went to Ireland or somewhere. So it's not going to be your traditional, like a Disney castle type style here. Yeah, this will work, and I can bring it out over this way where the doggo is. Let's get him moved. Come here, doggo. That will work out real good. We'll stick him right on the edge here, and it will give us lots of space here to expand. We'll grab this tree. I don't like to alter the terrain too much. I want to build into the terrain. I find that to be part of the challenge. Can I make this terrain work with my building? Can I make my building work into it? As if it was always there, kind of a thing, you know? You guys know how I roll. Oh, I should point out I have the Ambient Sounds mod running, so that's why you get all the bird noises and everything has all those wonderful little tweets and whistles and noises going on, just so you know. Shout out to that mod. I will have credit and links when I work on the description of the video later. Okay, so this is perfect. We are starting right where we need here. We've done very minimal altering. The terrain is pretty much the same as it was. We've just scraped a couple of levels off. And now we have this wonderful space to work with. Want to try to naturalize this terrain a little bit where I can, just to make it look a little bit like it hasn't been touched. Although we really can't really avoid the fact that it's been, you know, manipulated a little. That should cover up with grass and look pretty natural. Okay, so I see one more tree we need to get rid of. I don't want to get too crazy on the trees, but this one I planted, so I don't mind getting rid of it. I think my diamond axe is about to break. So I think we will just go ahead and use my iron one. I know it takes a little more time to do it, but yeah, I don't work hard. If you want success and you have to sell out a little. Yeah, you do, man. So I really will be Irish. Yeah, Disney Castle will be my go-to style. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry. I was really enjoying just tuning into my clearing the terrain and building right now. So what were you referring to when you said "yeah, you do, man"? Just update me. I apologize. I'm not being a very good streamer right now. Supposed to be paying attention to everybody, and I'm just kind of tuned out, zoned out over here. Oh, say hi to your brother for me. I was just asking what you were referring to when you said, "yeah, you do, man," because I was kind of tuned out. I was focusing on my work here, and I kind of zoned out, and I wasn't paying attention. I apologize. But say hi to your brother for me. I wonder if if he likes Minecraft or not. If he's a gamer. Okay, so let's get our first set of cobble. We've got some dirt now, but let's line out our first layer of cobble. It is time to get this thing laid out and figure out what it's going to look like. And that iron, don't let me forget, has to go into my base. Not my house kind of thing. Okay, oh, this is going to be a beautiful location. Okay, so what I want to do, I want this castle to be right here on the edge of this cliff side here, and to work its way back. So what I'm thinking is, do I want like a couple of blocks away, or do I want to nestle it right up onto this? This is what we have to decide. I don't want to mess with this acacia tree. I'm leaning more towards maybe right here. Let's just try this. Very loud music now. There we go. I think we need something with more of a beat, so we'll do that in a little bit. Okay, so I think I would like to have this go right up to the edge but not go past it. I'll figure something out about that. So now that is 1, 2. I gotta figure out just exactly how long I want this first tower to be. That's 30 and I'm not quite happy with that. Let's see, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 25. And I don't think that's quite right either. 20 is an even number, which we don't want. We can do 21. Oh, okay, yeah, you do. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, yeah, I was just getting some verification. Oh my goodness. My bed has disappeared. Alright, so that's 25, 24, 23, 22. Let's try 21. Let's see if 21's gonna work for us. So this is where it's going to get difficult. I need to make it look like part of the castle is crumbling down into here. And I also have to get down into there to pick up some items that just dropped. So give me a minute to work my way down there as safely as I can. I need my bed. I don't want to lose my brown bed. That's my favorite bed. Okay. 30, 25, 21. Oh, I see. For sizes? Yeah, we settled with 21. Let me know what you think. 21's not an even number. 21's an odd number, which will give us a really nice center, which we want. So I'm thinking 21, but if you guys think different, let me know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21. Well, there you go, folks. The first of the towers. This is a 21 by 21 square. Let's get a little perspective on it and see if we're happy with this. Hope you're not afraid of heights. And I'm trying to come up with ways that we can figure out how to, yeah, I think that's about what we want. It's just big enough to kind of fit on top here and look like it could belong here, could have been built here, not too big to overwhelm it. It might be slightly too large. I could knock it down a bit, but I think I want to live with that. And then we'll have one more and then maybe a round tower. But what I'm thinking of doing to intimate that it's broken, that it's falling apart, that it's busted, as it were, is I have to figure out how to take these parts here, and I need to drop them down one and leave like a gap or something. That's what I think I have to do. So let's give this a try and see what we think. So let's say that this stone here has eroded away, or maybe there's just one little block here to kind of show that there was something here at one time. I don't know which would be better yet. I really like this audio track right now. That is really nice. I don't know what it is, but it's really nice. So there you go. That's my idea for a broken wall. But then when we start putting the wall up, the problem here is it just starts to blend in. So what I want to do is leave a gap, like that gap right there. That would be a gap that we would leave, and possibly a gap here. And then I just gotta figure out maybe some slabs, maybe some gravel. I don't know yet, but that's kind of what I'm toying with. So we'll just go right to the edge, just like that. And we'll give that an idea, see how that works. So now we begin the process of moving this along. We want to drop it down as well. Normally what I would do when I build is, and I need to look at the chat again, I'm sorry, I need to be paying attention. I would just kind of fill it all in, but that wouldn't look right. For a broken castle, it's got to look like it's broken, it's falling apart, you know? Alright, check on the chat. Crumble down. Now I have no opinions or even odd builds, although I think I would make pathways and hallways and stairs 3 blocks wide. Okay. I think 3 blocks might be a little much, but you have a point, because we want to make sure that we keep that odd number. But the only problem with having a 3 block wide stairwell, it takes up a lot of room. And boy, do I mean a lot of room. And not just a little bit, a heck of a lot of room. So that's a little tricky, but maybe we can make it work. If it doesn't fit, we'll do 2 block wide, but that's my standard, but we'll try 3 block. See if we can make it work. Okay, so now this whole corner is going to vanish. We'll put gravel or something down here, but otherwise that corner is not going to be there, because it broke off. It's down there where all that cave is. Long gone, eons ago. So there won't be a corner. But we're still going to have a block shape somewhere above, I think, somehow. This is where it's going to get kind of challenging and a little bit kind of fun, because how do we, using just blocks, show decay, show things, and still manage to keep a shape that we can work with? That's the challenge to this particular idea of mine. I will have 1 block here, maybe a block here. Now this will not be the block that we're using, in case you were worried about that. This is not the block we're using. This is just a temporary block that we can use to help me kind of visualize where this is going to go and how this is going to be done. So the next challenge is to make the square part that's going to be above the part that fell off and make it all look right. Okay. And we've got to make sure we count right, too. How many points do I get if I fall into the chasm of death? Yeah, so this whole corner is gone up here. But we want to show somehow, and I'm not entirely sure how yet. But we'll figure it out. I'm going to make this more precarious than that. I'm going to lose a few blocks here, but that's perfectly fine. This is all new design elements to me, folks. I've never tried doing anything like this before, so... Let's see how that goes. We'll look at it in the daylight, and then we're going to do some adjustments to it. Creepers are already out. They're not supposed to be out just after it gets dark. I don't need to get blown off my cliff. Alright, let's go deal with Major Creeper if he's still there. Is he still there? Hello. Him and his explosive personality. Okay, so that's what we have so far for the first chunk of wall. We'll be replacing those blocks with some mossy, maybe some mossy cobble. I have to get vines. I forgot about vines. I need to get some vines. I want to roughen this up a little and see if it looks okay if I do this. Alright, well there you go. Although that looks too much the samey. I need to make it look not so much the samey. I don't like that. I think that might work. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. So there we have it. Now we have our broken corner. We have everything else here is fine. This corner will also be maybe a little bit run. No, I think this one we're just going to drop a little bit. Okay, so we have got to figure out a way to get vines. Because we've got to grow vines. I didn't bring any vines with me. I should check my plant box. We'll go see if I have any. But I forgot we need vines because we need some mossy, we need some cracked. Although I don't think I'll be using a lot of mossy, but I do want a few. I think it's going to be mostly cracked because this is a very old structure. And regular brick, and we'll probably use some deep slate mixed in there. I'm not even sure what all we're going to use yet, but it's going to be a mixture. That's going to look really impressive from a distance. When you look up on that hilltop and you see this ginormous castle just kind of perched up there, it's going to look really cool. This is going to be pretty special. Alright, let's figure out the rest of the layout. We'll also check really quick in my chest to see if I've got anything. Checking the stream status really quick. Everything looks good, and I think we need some music change. So let's go to genres. Let's do some dance and electronic. And I love this ambient, but I need something a little more blood pumping. So let's look for something here. Let's try some uplifting. Uplifting, dance, and electronic. Try this. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like it already. I really love Slipstream. Thank you, Nefx, for letting me know about this, because you put some of your music over there and I would have never known about it. I looked for streaming stuff all over the place and couldn't find it. I mean, anything equivalent to Epidemic Sound, but free. I couldn't find anything. But now I've got this wonderful... Oh, this is a tree I can cut down. Okay, good. It's one I planted. Of course, now I feel like I'm trying to copy Black Belt here, because this is the kind of music he would listen to. Sorry, Black Belt, I'm not trying to copy you, man. I just felt kind of upbeat and positive, and I wanted to have some music that reflected that. So here we are. Okay, so that's one of my trees that I planted. This is another one. We'll get rid of this too. And we'll use all this wood in our project. I don't see any other blocks, do you guys? Here's my little chest for tree saplings. We should pluck up a lot of our tree saplings in there. We're going to have a lot of them after all these leaves decay. Okay. Hello, Dogie. So we've got the first of the two giant square that we're gonna have. I need to think this through. Where do I want to put the second square at? Then we got to connect it by ramparts, towers, and a giant center house, which is going to be where we live. Some of this will have to have no roof and be left open to the elements. I'm kind of thinking it should be at an angle that I should maybe, or maybe I could just go straight across the gap. Would that look okay? Let's try that. Let's do straight across the gap. If that doesn't work, we'll try an angle. You know what? No, I want to do the angle first. We'll try that. So we've got 21 by 21. If we do an angle, that's one. So this is 9 blocks away if I stick it here. This gives us an opportunity. So 13. Yeah, let's try for it. Okay, the only problem here is now we've got this tree over here that's in the way, but that's okay, we can get rid of this. Okay, that's a little loud, so we'll turn that down a bit. I like it though. It's definitely uplifting. Alright, let's get to sleep. And then we'll look at the top view. Sorry about bumping that there. Uplift thine spirits. Yes, we need some uplifting around here, man. Not fake happy, but you know, something that kind of lifts you up a bit. Alright, let's do this here. So this would probably start breaking off and coming in right about here, I'm thinking. Let's try that. So we're doing the same trick we did before. We've got to make this less uglified. There you go. So what we should have here is another broken corner into the chasm. That's right down this way. Hey, you guys see some fun guy down here? I like this music right here. This reminds me, I used to play, this goes back a ways, kind of dates me a little, but I used to play Wipeout. My best games were the newer, not the first one. I didn't do so good with the first Wipeout, but I did play a lot of like Wipeout Excel, the new Wipeout, for back in the PlayStation days. And this reminds you of that PlayStation and PS2 versions of Wipeout, I think it was. Always have these really amazing tracks to fly around on, and you have music similar to this. A little more industrial in Wipeout's case. Okay, so there you go. There's our two squares of our castle. And then we'll have a tower, and I'm not sure where the tower is going to sit. But I'm thinking the tower is going to go straight across on this other side here, on this little bit of this promontory right there, I think. You have been feeling much more uplifted lately. I'm glad to hear that. Wipeout is a video game where you race these very fast, like flying cars along a track. Look up Wipeout on the PlayStation Someday when you get a chance on Amazon, or maybe on Wikipedia, it'll show you. Yeah, definitely nostalgic. Okay, we'll go check our supplies in a second, but we're doing so good on the layout, I want to get the next one done. Ridge Racer is another good racing game that had a lot of music, more poppy sounding, Euro type, techno type stuff. This is gonna look so freaking cool when we're done. Now I have no idea how to calculate how many blocks we are. I know that the corner's right there. So our next challenge, wrong direction, no. I do want to add some mathematics to this, so, you know, because they did use mathematics when they did their designs back in the day. So 9 is this one right here. This puts us at the point of 9 right there. Now this one over there is a 9 angle. This is 9 straight out, but we might go a little further. That's right on the edge here. We might do maybe 10, 11, or 12, or 13. Let's try 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try 13. So that should be 13 away from the... Okay, so now let's go down and get all of my stuff we dropped. Don't ask me what the pig's doing down here because I have absolutely no clue. He's just hanging out down here. He's been here since I started over in this area. He's never left. He's just stuck here forever, I guess. Part of the decoration. To calculate the blocks, how many blocks, because that would be my way of measuring distance. They would use whatever they used back in medieval times when they measured things out. They didn't just plop stuff down. They actually did a lot more complicated stuff than we give them credit for. Back in the day. Okay, so we want a giant cylinder. So there's 3. I know how to make circles. That's never been a problem for me. Don't want to make this too small is the only problem. Well, that's if I did... Oh, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. No, that's 4. Okay, I got you. We'll try 3 initially. I don't know how big a circle this will actually be when we're all done. So now let's do this. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we didn't do something right. Circles are tricky. They sure are. Might even have to float it above just so that I can more clearly see what I'm doing. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Did it. We got it. You know, this one we're going to do a bit different. I think this one we actually are going to flush mount it. Why not? They did have the Python. Yep, that was, I believe, came from the Egyptians, but it was used by the Romans, or no, the Greeks, I think, initially, then Romans. But it probably started with the Egyptians. Okay, let's go up on our little perch and we will see if this is about the right size for our little tower. I mean, it looks big and all, but the problem with towers is getting stairs up them. It takes a lot of room and we might need to expand it a bit, but that's okay. We can figure that out. We can first see if it even looks good. Get another couple of stacks of cobble. I don't even have this really sketched out. It's just kind of in my mind right now. Yep, that's what we want, but it's not big enough. I think I want to expand it out quite a bit more, actually. Yeah, okay, I know what I want to do. I just gotta figure out how to do it. We'll take this guy down. He don't need to be here right now. One of the most inspiring kind of castle visuals that I've ever had in my head was from, I believe it's Terry Goodkind, although I could be saying the name wrong. But it's from his series Wizard's First Rule. And he describes this castle, I think it was Wizard's First Rule, just kind of perched on a cliff. That's always inspired and stuck with me. See, I want to expand this more over here, but this is a problem because I'm not quite sure how to do it, honestly. If I start over from scratch, it makes it more difficult, but if I try to expand what I have, then I'll get my numbers all mixed up. So we're close, but no banana. What I think we need to do is start over here. This is where I want one side of this to be. Let's do a 5. So 5, 3, 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then a 3, and then a 5, and then a 3, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2, and then our 3 might be a little broken. I don't know, it's right on the edge here. I think I did something wrong. Give me a minute to get my mind working here. 3, 2, 1. Come on, brain. You got this. Are we supposed to go up or out? I can't even remember anymore. 5, 3, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, but the 5 is above the 3, right? Yeah. Man, I can't get it straight in my head. It just will not click. Ah, I hate when that happens. Don't you guys hate when that happens? You're sitting there trying to figure something out and your brain just refuses to turn and get the gears settled where they need to be. It'll come to me. I know it will. I'll walk away for now and come back to it. I really do not like that about my brain sometimes. Okay, I think we've got it. The middlemost block is going to be right in between, where if you walk, you can stick a block down. This is how all circles work, so you guys know how to do this. So, all circles work the same. You go from the middle block. Should be the same distance each way. So this is our middle block. We're right here. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it'll be at 10, and then this should 1, 2. Yep, and there's the middle there. And this will help me designate where the middle was supposed to be over here, because I guess this part fell down into the hole. We'll leave that for now, but I think this will work, because this is, I think, done right up to this point. So 2, 1, 2, and then 3, and then over here we did now where's my 5 at? There should be a 5 right here. Ah, we're slightly off by 1. Something got messed up. Okay, good thing we put that there, because now we know. So this is supposed to be 5, 3, and then 2. Then 1, then 2, then 3. This is supposed to be the middle of this one, but it's off somehow. But I can't quite make out why it's off right at the moment. Something's throwing me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 1, 2. Hold on a minute. Dang it, a horse really walked over onto my property. Oh, cool. Horses are awesome. I'm scared of horses. I think they'll be kicking me into the paralyzed. I was like 20 feet away. Had to get inside. Yeah, as soon as I forgot word, I got no idea. Yeah, I got to figure it out too. You should conquer that fear, Barry. Go out and say hi to the horse. Give him an apple. Be best friends for life. Horses are awesome. They're highly intelligent. They're playful. And as long as you are nice to them, they're going to be nice to you. They're not going to kick you. You're not trying to ride the thing, Yeah, something got messed up because, wait a minute, no? Yeah, because this is supposed to be the middle of the 5 right here, but I cannot put my finger on where it is that it's messed up. So this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to spend some time and level it out and look at it. Because this one here should be right. Yeah. Some of my best memories are when I was a kid and I rode a horse with a girl I had a crush on at the time. I was like 10 or 11. Her name was Sarah. Left an impression with me. I've always loved horses ever since, and I really felt like a natural on there. I get along pretty good with them. Maybe in another life I was somebody that rode horses. Who knows? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and this is, yeah, it's off. And it makes no sense. I can't find out why. This is going to take a while to solve this. This is one of the problems with trying to do circles in Minecraft. It can be really tricky sometimes. It's a car with legs. Go on, say hi, Barry. Give him an apple. A car with legs. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. I love that. I have to remember that one. A car with legs. Okay. Gotta figure out what we did that's wrong here. It will come to me. I will figure it out. I swear I will. And even worse, it's unpredictable living thing. Well, I'm sorry if you've ever been kicked by a horse. Just don't stand behind them. That's the main #1 rule of horses. You don't stand behind them. You approach them from the front. You approach them with a genuine, attitude of, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm your friend and I just want to say hi. And if you have an apple in your hand, you're going to have an automatic best friend. All right, maybe we can see where we messed up somewhere around here. That one's right. Ah, do you guys see it? Because I do. I found it. Okay, so this is supposed to be 5, 3, 2. This is supposed to be a 1 and then a 2, so I have to get rid of these. I used to do tutorials for Minecraft and showed how to do diagonal building and circles and all that wonderful fun stuff. My videos were terrible. They were way too long. But I really did try my best. I think they were informative at the very least, if nothing else could be said kind about them. Okay, so that one we don't want. That's our 2. No, I got kissed on the lips, man, while I was riding horseback, so... Of course, that was a good experience for me. Nobody's gonna hate horses if that's their memory of their first horse ride. I guess. Okay, 3. Only bad thing about this is all this constant build and knock down and take back up again that I have to do. Get this working right. Wait a minute. They don't they don't want apples. They want the sound of broken bones and car legs, hurting cats. Is there anything else to remember? I have never been kicked by a horse, and I will, and I never will, because I'm not getting near one. I'll go back and watch your videos. LOL. Gotta face those fears, there, man. Gotta face them fears. Go out and give that horse a big old hug. They'll probably nibble on your ear a little bit. Horses are friendly. Best thing about horses is they actually like humans. There's some animals that don't like humans at all. Like a badger, for example. Badgers don't like humans at all. Okay, we've got it right now. Okay. Good. Or wolverines. Porcupines don't care about humans one way or the other. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So our last part, we'll have to figure out how to make it down here some way or another. Put like an entire section is what I want to do, is put an entire section down here. So it was supposed to be right here. How do I do this? This is a very good question. I don't have an answer to it. You know what? I'm not going to put a broken section down there right yet. I might do it later. I got to think about this some more. I was thinking putting a little bit of like a little corner right there, but I'm not even sure it would fit. I think it's going to go way out and around. So I think we'll just leave it like this and maybe put some rubble down there, something that looks like rubble. Okay, I think this tower might be big enough. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Ever since I came here to this area and I saw this hill, I knew I wanted to build, you know, a castle here. Oh yeah, this is already looking much better. So we just got to do some jagged edges where it fell off down below. The only thing I didn't get quite right is it's not aligned. I don't think. Let me check. Give that hug a big old horse. Hello, Black Belt. Hey, convince Barry with me that he needs to go out and say hi to that horse and give him an apple. He needs to face his fears. He's having some, he's being afraid of horses right now. So how is Black Belt doing today? I am watching a new anime, Black Belt. I just started Dr. Stone. Finding it quite fascinating. Alright, where's my bed? DB's first video was Sandbox starting a new map. Well, my first Minecraft video was not that. I'm talking about my first Minecraft videos. They were primarily tutorials. I'm glad to hear that you are doing well, Black Belt. Yeah, help me convince Barry to go out and say hi to the horse and make a new friend. He needs to face his fears. My first Minecraft videos, they're kind of interesting what you can learn to build, you know, following those, but they're not very well done. But that's how I started my Minecraft journey. I just started with making tutorials, making houses, and putting them up on Planet Minecraft. Okay, now we can see if we're lined up. You are allowed to try and convince me to put homework, LOL. Yeah, but black belts, you guys don't know this, but black belt's actually been on YouTube about as long as I have. If you look really closely on his about page, on his info, you find out that he joined up about 20, I want to say 2014, but I might have the number wrong. I haven't looked at it in a while. But he's been there for at least 8 years, I think. I don't know what his, you know, if he uploaded any content 8 years ago, but I know he's been a member of YouTube for at least that long. Which I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't know he was around that long. I think that's cool. I thought I was the only YouTube old fart around, but it turns out that I'm not. Okay, we've got this in the bag. Now let's go find our parts that we've dropped everywhere. Oh, I think all I've got is whatever fell down over here, but I don't see much. Hello, 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 hello. Anybody home? I see no blocks. We're good. 2014, okay, I knew I had the name. 2016 didn't sound right. I knew it was closer to when I started, about 2012, I think was me. 2014, yeah. Yeah, we're glad to see him making his content. Now, it took me a while to get serious too. I wasn't really serious about YouTube when I started either. I wasn't going to try to be a YouTuber or anything. Okay, I think we've got the layout. Now all we have to do is see if we can make the bricks and start building this thing. I don't believe we'll need more buildings than these 3. And then we got to decorate them, and we want to make this B-dub's caliber. You know, we want to aspire to B-dub quality here when we do this texturing and everything else. I've been learning from the guy, so I want to apply what I've learned and honor that and do a good job. Okay, what I wanted to check was, are we lined up here with... Yeah, see, we're slightly not aligned with this corner. I don't know that it matters, honestly. It's gonna bug me a little bit, but I think it's gonna be okay. We're only about 3 blocks off. I don't really want to try to push this silly thing 3 blocks more this away. And then how are we lined up over here? Are we also off on this corner as well? Yeah. About the same, I think, about 3 blocks. Maybe a little more this way. I'm trying to think if I can live with that or if I have to fix it. Give me a minute to debate with myself here. Okay, here's where we are. We are 6 blocks away from there. Alright, is there anything we can do to adjust this so that it fits more succinctly? We could push it in. Or we can just leave it and say heck with it. All art has some kind of flaw purposely built in, right? Turns out on my other account I watched a video from 2019. Hey! Go back a ways? What was I doing in 2019? Oh, pardon me for yawning. I think my coffee wasn't strong enough today. Okay, if we push this over by 3 and in by 6, let's think about this. We can use this middle block to help me. So the middle then would be 2, 3, 4, right about here. And then 3. Wow, that's really a mess. Trying to line this tower up with the rest of it. I'm going to leave it. That's going to be our flaw. It's not going to mathematically fit because it's going to be off by 6 to one end over here. Not lined up to the middle at all, and it's going to be off by 3 in the other place. And we're just going to leave it, and we're not going to care about it. We're just going to go look at materials now. That's what we're going to do. It does bug me. I have some kind of OCD or something going on, but I'm going to somehow find a way to just live with it. Of course, my other option would be to move this over by 3. Don't think I want to do that either. Yeah, because we're right on the edge. That's where we want to be here. And I think we're about the right distance on this other one as well. I like where it is too. We're 6 off, I think, from this one. Which way would we have to shift it if we were to shift it over? Yeah, 6 more over, which brings it right over this cliff, which doesn't work at all, and 3 doesn't work either, so I'm going to leave it. It just fits in the terrain better where it is right now. Okay, let's write everything down from now on. Maybe not the stuff that's super secret, such a nuclear line. We don't want to say that out loud on stream, man. Time for is 21:16. 8:17. It's not 8:17. It is 8:17. I need another cup of coffee, Al. That's all I know. Alright, I'm checking my time. Okay, the time is officially 6:18. I'm the boss. I say what time it is. It's officially 6:18. Okay, do we have vines in here? Oh, please let me have some vines. I need to grow some vines. Ugh, we have to do a long journey. Unless we have some jungle trees. We don't have any jungle trees or any vines. Seriously? I thought I brought jungle trees over here. Let's check my stash. Ah, so Black Belt says the time for him is 4:20, wink wink. Just teasing you, Black Belt. I did not see any jungle trees. I did not bring any jungle saplings. I did not bring any vines. I don't know what the heck I was smoking. Okay, so we've got an unexpected trip we've got to make, folks. We've got an unexpected trip to make because I need vines to be able to do any mossy stuff. We won't do it right now. I think we'll do that off camera. We have been going about 2 hours almost. So it is just about time to wrap it up. I'm not going to go much longer than 2 hours today. I'm pretty tired. In case you guys couldn't tell. Wow. What a yawn. Okay. So we're cooking up some stone. And I would like to get a lot of stone cooking. Do I have any extra stoves anywhere? Alright, let's not mess around while this works. Let's create 8 more furnaces. And I believe we have some coal in here, one of these 2 places. And we will change that to, we'll use some of our wood and we will create some charcoal. Get that started right now. I'm thinking about changing the music. I'm not quite in with the marching band stuff that they're doing right now. Not fitting me. I don't mind it, it's just I'm not in the marching band right at the moment. Let's try some happy. Oh, this sounds like, oh, I don't know the name for it, but that's what it sounds like, if I could think of the name. I'm not thinking clearly. I want sticks in... Oh, I know what I want to do. I know what I was thinking. Okay. I am thinking clearly. More clearly than I thought, anyway. And then we'll get some sticks roasting in the other one if we can figure that all out. And... get ourselves some stuff going here. Three more of these. That ought to work. We'll have ourselves a bunch of smooth stone. We could make a stone generator, but I don't see the point. I'm going to be mining, and I'll just try to figure out how to mine with a silk touch. Best choice, I think. When I come to the stone, that is. Okay, so for our last batch, how's that for a serious operation? Okay, we should have plenty of materials coming out of that. Charcoal and everything else we need. Let's plant some trees somewhere. And get rid of these flowers and whatnot. Those shouldn't be in here. Hold on a minute. My Roblox account was created in 2014. Oh, wow. So you've been around a while too. Hey Barry. Used to play Roblox, got bored of it. Yeah, I never got bored of it, but I stopped playing it as much. Most games are boring though with Roblox, but Islands is okay. If you like grinding for materials. My hardcore world is almost day 1,800. Awesome. Yes, you're going to be at day 2 grand here pretty soon, man. Okay, let's plant up some trees. Somewhere out of the way where I can easily get on them and cut on them. We'll plant some oak right here, and actually no. Let's plant acacia because the oak has a problem of wanting to turn into an ancient oak tree every once in a while. And I would rather avoid that stress. Okay, we've got all of that going, so now we can get our materials going. What I want to make is some cracked bricks. We're going to be using a lot of cracked brick and regular brick for this, and the occasional tough and the occasional brain froze up mossy type stuff. Okay. And I appear to have no tough or deep slate up here at the moment. Okay. Understood. Ah, Rizamp has joined. Said hi to Rizamp. Alright, let's go down to the village and see what we have stashed in my other mine down there. But I think we're at a stopping point because there's really not much more I can do. I've got to mine for some resources. And I'm a little bit shy on what I need. Vines, why not moss? Yeah, we should use some moss too. Good point there, Barry. Thank you. Yeah, time flies and I was tired before now. Days of my world going by so fast. Yeah, they do tend to zip on by, don't they? Seems to work that way in real life too. You think you got something figured out, and the years just zip on by and show you that you're wrong entirely. Okay, I think that's all we want here. We'll leave that. This is my secondary mine. But I will be creating my main mine shaft and my main mine. We're gonna create the Mines of Moria. I can't quite do my dwarven accent right now very well. Okay, we want this tree. We know that needs to go somewhere else. Here we go. This is the tuff we wanted, but that's all we have. So we're definitely going to need more. And we have one more load of cobble if we need it. Oh, here's some bricks. We'll take those. Alright, well that's all the resources we currently have collected down here. I see multiple villagers. Yes, I see 3 of them wandering around the facilities. Good. I am glad to see that. That means that the village is coming to life again. It's something that I've been wanting to do since it died on me. And once they start mating and having kids, then I'll have plenty of kids running around. I'll be able to fill up my trading hall quickly. We'll get that done. We'll do all the trading hall grinding off camera probably. Man, you're going to make it to 10,000 phantoms here before long. I wonder if they'll give you a special achievement for 10,000 phantoms. If not, they certainly should. Tell you what. Okay, so here we go. We've got our building materials beginning to populate here. Now we'll grab some of this and we'll make a bunch of cracked stone bricks. Yeah, we've got charcoal. Okay, let's give them charcoal. Save the remaining coal. Okay. And back to level 20 we go. My goal is to pad Wumba with one of the phantoms. How would you... Oh, pass Wumba? Or do you mean pass? Or do you mean... You'll have to explain what you mean there, Black Belt. I don't quite know what pad Wumba means. I'm afraid I'm a little confused. Okay. Pass. I thought so. I thought that's what you were meaning. I didn't think you were going to reach over and actually pat Wumba. I figured that didn't make much sense. I don't know about this music. This is not quite fitting my mood right at the moment. Okay, we are now cooking up our stone bricks, and we're getting some wood here. So we will soon be able to get some more charcoal. We're going to need it, so... I'm going to start stashing the charcoal in here. You guys don't let me forget that I stuck the charcoal in there, okay? Okay, so this last little bit, we're going to make this stone brick. We've got plenty of cracked stone coming now, so we'll have our stone brick. And then these are the next 4 that we're going to cook up for regular brick. So, Barry, did you go out and say hi to the horse yet? Don't forget you gotta go out and say hi to the horsey. Yeah, I was like, how in the world do you pad somebody? I don't quite understand the logic there. Heard some strange things in my time, but that's one of the strangest. I think I am about ready for supper, but I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Darn it. Don't you hate that when you don't know what you want to eat? Okay, I guess before we wrap today, actually let's go ahead and put that stuff away right now. Let's run back to the work site. I know it's a bit of a trip, but we'll run back there. We'll talk a little bit. If you guys have any last comments or anything you want to talk about, just post them in the chat. It looks like we've got some visitors. Let's go say hi to our friends over here. I'm better at that than you are. Guys, gotta get up pretty darn early in the morning to outbow me. Although my aim was a little bit loose, I have to admit. Do you guys happen to see the captain? I don't see anybody. Just some random pillager patrol, I guess. Ah, somebody's behind me. I kind of feel sorry for you, honestly. All right, let's do this. I know I'm going to regret it, but you guys all want me to try. I actually did it. I cannot believe that. That never happens. I usually die horribly. I'm not finding their captain, so I don't know where the flag waving guy is, but that's okay. Got rid of his grunts. Oi. Alrighty, I think this is a good spot in which to figure out the next step, but I think we're about ready to go. You did it. Let's go. The first time I've done an NLG, and I don't even know how long properly. I'm checking our timing. Alright, let's change to something more chill and laid back. Happy's fine, I feel like chilling. Alrighty folks, it's just about that time, but let's do one more thing together before we go today. And yes, that was a very good NLG. I am going to have to do a YouTube Shorts for that, so if you guys have a title suggestion for me, let me know. But let's work our way back and get ourselves some jungle saplings and some vines and then come back here. And we can just kind of chat and talk a little bit before we wrap the video. We'll do this in lieu of going to the chat window. So if you have any last minute things you guys want to say or talk about, be sure to post and let me know. This should be a pretty quick trip, provided I can remember where I'm supposed to go. No, I don't think I'm ready for round 2 on that. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is the direction in which I have to go. So the next project is gonna be to get our blocks ready, get our mine going, to get some more blocks ready. And then we're gonna sit back and we're gonna work on the nether portal and get ourselves hooked up to the nether hub. Some of this stuff will be done episodically. I will show you guys the makings of the XP farm in an episode that'll probably be coming out next week. I probably won't have an episode for you guys this week. I guess I was a little burnt out. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been having trouble getting into it. I'm trying to create content right now. I didn't have anything ready to go for you guys, so it'll delay it a little bit, but we're gonna work on it. We'll have an episode for you next week, hopefully. Everything works out according to plan anyway. Should have brought a pair of scissors with me and grabbed myself some wool while we're over here. Go to Y320 and do it. What? Go to Y320 and I don't understand. Now do it at Y3. Oh, fall all the way to Y64. One of these days I will do that, but today is not that day. One day. One day I swear we'll do it. I know that when I try that, I will die. So how's the weather over where you are, Black Belt? And how is your training going? Barry didn't tell me what the weather was like over where he is, but I think he has pretty good weather. I'm assuming he does. We now have some rain. We're going to have to find an overland path so we can get our skeleton horse out here one of these days. Trying to think if I want to cut through here or if I want to go a different route. I think I'll cut through here. Weather's good. My training is going good. I have less than 2 months until my test. Cool. Alright, we're going to follow this water out. Barry is thinking about hamburgers. I'm thinking about pizza. I had the most awesome fish and chips. We went to the Pacific Coast. We went over to Cannon Beach area in Seaside and Astoria. And we went to the Bow Picker. And got our fish and chips there. And it is the best fish and chips in the world, I swear. It's not halibut, it's tuna, but it's good. I'm still thinking about when I eat that. I almost want to go drive 2 hours just to go back and get another bit of it. Remember that horses have a blind spot when they face forward, so you want to be kind of on either side. Yeah, you're right. Make sure that they can see on one side or the other, but in front. You generally want to be in front when you're dealing with a horse. In a blind spot, you may surprise them when you appear out of nowhere. Gotta love the softly falling rain. What is that over there? Pumpkins. I've been a fan the last few years of Wendy's. I never used to be, but their pub burgers and the pretzel bun burger, oh my gosh. That's like the best burger I've had in town. I'm also a fan of Jack in the Box, but they haven't done a lot of new stuff lately. Kind of just sticking to the old tried and true recipe. You gotta try fish and chips, Barry. If you ever get a chance to go to the coast, find you a fish and chips place with good reviews on Yelp and get you some fish and chips. You're gonna love it. With tartar sauce. Drumsticks ice cream cones are gonna make me jealous. Where's mine? I want some of those. Island, you can make fish and chips, but I don't think it grants you special power. I want one of those drummy stickies. Sounds yummies. I think we won't go to sleep. It's nighttime, I know, but there's 3 or 4 other people playing right now, so one of them might turn it off. If not, I will. Can you guys hear some of the sea stuff going on in the background? I suppose we should probably go to bed. Check out the rainbow. I need a dolphin to jump right now, right underneath that. That'd be awesome. I could mail it to you by the time it gets to you. It won't be any good. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the rub. You know what we could do, and I would do this if I had some money. With all the food delivery services, if you knew where somebody lived, even another part of the country, you might be able to call up and place an order for them locally and have it delivered that way. That'd be one way to do it. I should do that to somebody one of these days. Deliver them a pizza or something to my brother or something. Or maybe send Boston a pizza. That'd be kind of fun. Call up New York. Hey, I'd like to deliver a pizza to such and such. Alright, we headed the right way. Almost. We need to angle this way a little more. I should have somewhere in my storage at the work site a whole bunch of vines and a whole bunch of jungle saplings. And if I plant a jungle sapling, it comes with vines automatically. So we'll grab that and then start working my way back, maybe. I'm not sure. We might work over here tomorrow. I have a game I'm thinking about playing, but I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play it or not. You've seen YouTubers do that? Send like food to their friends? That's awesome. That's definitely something I've got to do for somebody. Like if I had the money after you get your belt there, Black Belt, get your next degree belt, I should send you something to celebrate. What's your favorite food, Black Belt? La Brea Tar Pits. What about the La Brea Tar Pits? Did you know there's a TV series called La Brea? There actually is. Believe it or not. I believe we're going the right way. I'm afraid there's a joke and I missed it. I'm dense. Should be seeing the island here pretty soon. There we are. There's our little area. Tar sauce pits. I wonder what a La Brea tar sauce tastes like. Alright, let's cross our fingers that we have some jungle saplings stashed over here and maybe even a few spare vines. We're going to need the vines for our cave project, which we're going to probably work on Sunday. You know, I could theoretically. I only got one sapling? That's all I've got, huh? Well, that's right. Those guys kind of destroyed my stuff, so I kind of lost a few things. We can grab a lot of this stuff right here, actually. Because a lot of this we're going to want to use back at our base. And we're not going to try selling any of it, so good to have it now. Save me some time and energy trying to get stuff ready. I'll see if I left any saplings at my workhouse. I call it the dugout. That is one cavernous bag. I cannot fill it up yet. We'll come back here with the load of deep slate at some point and see if anybody's interested in buying, but I don't really expect a lot on that front. I think I'll leave this here. Yeah, 2022 sounds right. Mac and cheese. I have one box left. We went to Costco and we got the multi-pack of the Annie's mac and cheese, which is really good. But I got one box left, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to have mac and cheese tonight or something else. I know I have a jungle tree growing on my little work site. As I do also have a bunch of moss blocks, which I should probably grab because you need those in bone meal to get more moss. But beyond that, I don't know much. Don't remember what I left stashed in here for people. Alright, there's 7 moss blocks. I don't like to cut that tree down, especially if I'm wasting the vines. I should be cutting them with scissors. But I don't believe I have any extra iron in any way to access it. Okay. Nope, no saplings. Okay, let's go back to the worksite. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to go back to the worksite because what I'm going to do is get or make myself a couple of shears. I think I have access to my iron because I left my iron in my, you know, main little chest. So I should be able to make some shears. I'll grab myself a bunch of vines so they're not going to waste because I'm going to need them over here too. Because I'm going to make a little meditation kind of cave, a little sitting quiet spot with a bench and everything. That's the plan. I don't know when it's going to get done, but that's the plan. And I'm not entirely done with this walkway here. It's close, but not all the way there yet. Yeah, I was smart. I left that where I could get to it, so... That's a very loud truck or whatever's going on over there. I think I'll put the dog behind the counter. What do you guys think? He'll be like he's watching the place. He'll take your room reservation. I need to get these mods you're using. What are the names of the mods again? What are the names of the mods? You gotta put the mods and shaders in every... Well, they'll get there next time. They're not there now because I didn't finish the video yet. I'm a little slow there, but hold on a minute. I might be able to show you, but it messes up my chat window when I do it, so I have to be real careful. Let me park in here where I'm safe and I will let you know. Alright, let's see if I can do it a different way. I think I possibly have, in my last video live stream I did, if I was smart, I think... Got a new subscriber, that's cool. Yes, I believe I have everything here. Okay, hold on a minute. And I will give you everything. Oh, I need to add Stream Tunes as one of my possible resources where I'm gonna... Okay, I'll have to remember to do that. Here you go, black belt. Oh, too much. Give me a minute, it's being difficult. Okay, this is going to take a little longer than I thought. Unfortunately, it will only let me do so many things at once, and then it won't let me do any more. That's not very readable, but it'll help. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that's too much for you? I can't sit here and copy and paste you for 300 million years. Come on. Give me a break. Seriously, I got work to do. I got stuff to do here, man. What are you doing with me? Okay, that's that one, and I'm still not getting this right. Okay, there we go. Let's do this one. darn character limit. Okay, I just keep pressing the wrong button. Cross my fingers that this is gonna not pass the limit. Oh, close, but we're not there. Okay. Alright, there you go. Hopefully that's everything. Links and everything, and you'll find that in the description of my last live stream video. I have all those links there too. That's copied directly from that, in fact. So, okay, pardon me for my little bit of frustration. I'm entitled to be frustrated when things are frustrating. I reserve the right to be frustrated. Alright, let's see. I have some cobble right here. So what we want to do is grab as much of this wonderful vines as we can get. I love how much life that brings to the world. I really do enjoy it. It's a good mod. Although the seagulls and crows kind of working together doesn't work too well. I will say that much. Okay, I don't think there's very many more vines we can get. That got us up to 57. We almost got a stack. There's a few over here we can nab. Oh, really? Don't you do that to me. I will smack you like a redhead stepchild. Anybody tell me where that quote comes from? Let me know in the chat. Probably not an appropriate thing to be saying in these days. The mods are all fabric. I do not use Forge. I use fabric and I use Quilt. Quilt and fabric are compatible together, so don't worry about it if you're seeing some Quilt stuff. Quilt and fabric are designed to work together. If you're on Forge though, then you've got a problem. But everything should have fabric and Quilt and work between fabric and Quilt. And you shouldn't have any issues. If you do have an issue, let me know. I have not had any problem with these mods. I've tested them pretty thoroughly and played with them and used them, and I've not had any trouble yet. That doesn't mean that I won't have any trouble with them. It just means that I haven't had any yet. Okay, let's tunnel in here and grab this wood. We're not going to waste too many vines, so that's good. We are going to lose my axe shortly. plan here is to try to get a hold of some saplings. I really want to have 4 saplings so I can create a giant tree like this one. Gives me a lot of wood that I can use for fuel and a lot of vines too. Let me know if you have any trouble with those mods, Black Belt, okay? I'll try to help you if I can. I still gotta figure out how to help Devil Dog. He was trying to use shaders and such, and I wasn't able to help him. I tried, but I just couldn't get anywhere. Kind of lost communication there a little bit. I don't like leaving an issue unresolved, you know? CreativeCore is one of those core libraries. You might have noticed that some mod developers make you download this core library for their mod. And you need CreativeCore to run, I believe it's the Ambient Sounds mod. It's one of the dependency packages. It's just a core mod that has all their library files. You might have seen this with the guy that did Lightmatica. He has one, what he calls a core file that has all the stuff, so whatever mod you use, they all draw from the core mod. I guess that's how that's supposed to work. So yeah, you need it. But that's why you need it. It's because it's a core mod. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. I think it's about time for sleep here. And we're gonna move on from here, I think. Oh yeah, 2 stacks, and we've got 1 thing here of jungle. Oh, somebody turned off the dark, good. And we got a bunch of wood. Excellent. So if we get 4 more, we can replant the jungle tree here, because we might want to use that later. It's a good resource to have around. Ah, we missed a chunk. I love how he kind of just doesn't even bother to swing at it, you know. Just, it's too far away, I can't hit it. Jungle trees are kind of stingy about their saplings. I don't see any more, so I can't replant it, unfortunately. But when I get more saplings, I can come back here and plant more. I think if it was going to plunk any down, it would have done so by now. Alrighty, folks. I need a break. Hold on a minute. We're going to wait a second and see how it works for Black Belt loading up the mods. After we hear back from Black Belt, we're going to wrap this up and head on out. We won't go in the chat window. We're just going to exit right out. So if you got any last minute comments, feedback, or whatever, go ahead and let me know. And Black Belt, let me know when you've loaded it up and let me know if it's running for you. To adjust the sound is kind of tricky with the Ambient Sounds mod, so let me know if you need help with that. There's information on the page for the Ambient Sounds mod to tell you how to adjust it. I cut my sounds in half because I thought it was too loud. Okay, so we're gonna head and plop all this in here, I guess. How much room do we got? A lot more room than I suspected I'd have. It's working awesome. Okay, well then, I'm gonna start working my way back. And we're going to wrap this up and call it a day. Alright, so this is the time. If you have any last minute comments or suggestions, post them now. Alright, we want to go more this way, more westerly, I think. I'm going to have some fun with the mods. Okay, have fun, man. Catch you later, Black Belt. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Barry, for hanging out. Thank you to all those who have subscribed today and given a like for the stream. I appreciate that. I think if everybody's leaving, I will go ahead and I'll exit out of here and continue on this journey outside the stream. So... Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for joining. Catch you in the next stream. Should be tomorrow.